Morning, everybody. It is 8:37, and there's no economic news that I've seen posted, so I can get this done a little bit earlier. Okay, Asia and Europe are both lower, and Japan is closed today for a holiday. And basically, stocks were higher overnight but started down this morning as rates started to rise. So rates up, tech and the market down, but it is coming back a little. It's actually only coming back in the Dow, which was down about 70 to down 54 to down 16. And currently, let's just give you an up to the minute. Down 1724 on the implied open. The S&P is down 5.5. It was down 11, then 9, then 7. And the NASDAQ was, well, now it's down 34, was down 67, down 57, down 45. So they're all coming back a bit. What I haven't noticed, though, is much of a change in rates. The two is well above five, almost 506, and the 10 year is 433. So that's a slightly bigger deficit. I guess it was closed around 67, currently around 72. Okay, we have a bunch of news. UAW just basically laughs at Stellantis' offer of 11% up from 10. They're holding at 40. No progress with Ford, no progress with GM. And Fain of the UAW says, we're going to do whatever we have to do. SoftBank wants to invest billions of dollars in AI. In particular, they have open AI in mind. Cisco knocking off another 350 jobs. Tesla talking to the Saudis, actually kind of a cute picture of uh, Elon Musk with his son sort of sitting on his lap and over to one side leaning while he's in the meeting with the Saudis. Also, Turkey is interested in having a plant there. But the Saudis have a great many of the rare metals. And so that would be part of the deal. They would supply Tesla with the metals that are necessary to make the batteries. Excuse me. And Instacart, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, Clavi, Clavio, both IPOs. Klaviyo is a marketing company. Everybody knows who Instacart is. What's interesting here is that Klaviyo, KVYO, will be the symbol, is increased from 25 to 27 to 27 to 29. So getting a little bit of help from ARM, which, by the way, after opening at 56, managed on Friday to hit 69 and is currently 58 and change right now. 58.80 down $1.95, and that's $11 off the high. Um, in the futures markets, we have oil continuing higher, heating oil down a little, gasoline up a little. When I say a little, heating oil is up a penny, almost two, and gasoline is up a half a penny. Nat gas is down about three. The gold is slightly higher. on the fact that they think that the Fed will go unchanged later this week at their meeting, and silver is down 1/10 of 1 penny. So basically unchanged. The copper is down about a half a cent. Platinum up, palladium down. Uh, as far as the grains, I'm kind of leaning pretty heavily on the grains this week. Um, the only one that's actually looking decently would be the soybeans. As you can see, the soybeans are above the 200-day moving average and have not moved down, although the volume Friday on the downside closing near the low was a bit heavier than we've seen in the last, I don't know, this is a weekly, so in the last 6 or 8 weeks. The difference here is that while the soybeans look like that, corn and wheat are both broken to the downside and are both under all of the moving averages and quite substantially. If you want to go back a little bit and see where there's support, there should have been support here at $5. But we've gone right through that. Looks like the MACD is trying to turn up. Certainly it's oversold, but this one's a hard one to look at having already broken. It's the same situation with the wheat. Um, Wheat has come to the downside, is well below the 200 week as well as all the others. It had a little bit of a rally. This low over here is, let's see, that's 573 and a quarter. This one is about 570 even. But on this one, as you can see, I'll bring the chart in a little. You can see that it had somewhat of a reversal, but it's still not getting back above and staying there above that 5 or even above the 5 week moving average. So the 5 and 20 cross to the downside here. The futures broke, and we'll have to see how that turns out. This is a very strange time of the year. Harvesting is basically being done. Yields are questionable. The war and the ability of Ukraine to use the Black Sea is another wild card. Dollar is down a nickel, and Bitcoin continues higher. This has been a great call, using either BITO or, this is the don't sell a quiet market after a decline. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks of closes right around 26,000. Last week we did get down slightly, down to a low of 24.9. I was in last week's letter, I told you it had to hold 25,000 on a closing basis. And not only did it, but uh, closed at 26,475 and has currently been as high as 27,500. As a matter of fact, that's exactly where it is right now. Resistance in here at 28 and a quarter, but at the same time, BITO is currently trading 1407, and that is up a half a dollar today. But that same area last week on Thursday and Friday, when it did in fact hold the bottom, it was trading right around 13. So a decent move here. DoorDash upgraded to buy from neutral at Mizuho. Micron upgraded to buy from hold at Deutsche Bank. Stock is up $1.17. 1.7%. That DoorDash was up 1.6%. Disney is again higher. Raymond James initiating coverage, outperform. Chief information officer leaves the company, according to the Wall Street Journal. So that one we added to just a week and a half ago, right around 80. So not bad. Clorox down 290, unauthorized activity in information technology. And Stellantis, which I already told you, down 1.8%, Ford down 3/10, GM down 1/10, all with the rejection of the UAW on Stellantis' ridiculous offer. All right, folks. Last minute look at where the futures are right now. Just so you know, the only of the mega cap tech stocks that is up right now is, well, there are two. Um, Apple is up 78 cents or less than a half a percent, and Disney is up about 0.2%. Dow is now down 1824, so about unchanged from the last conversation that we had. Nasdaq is down 33, so that's also a little better. Um, the oil is trading almost 92, up another 1.25%. Nat gas is down a little, and the S&P is now down $5. Have a good one, folks. Be careful out there. I really don't expect a rally to hold in here. I would be looking at the SPXS, maybe the 14 or possibly 14 and a half calls. I'm not rushing in to do anything. So I'll let you know as soon as I do. Have a good one.